Hi guys, I'm the Milsurp Nerd, and today in the mail, or at my FFL, I received my Ethiopian contract K98. So I figured I would do a little first impression and just show what I got, because I am a little impressed. I didn't have high hopes, and I'm kind of blown away with what I got, at least compared to what I expected. It is, of course, just a regular post-war Czech K98, but there is some interesting features about it that I wanted to take a video of. First of all, Waffenamt code 63 on the receiver here, and that is the only piece I've seen so far. I've only looked at it a little bit. And it does have other interesting features that I found. I have not cleaned it yet. Please note, I've only cleaned the bore to see, as Mark Novak says, to determine my give a crap about this rifle. But the bolt body is the late style without the the bolt guide rail, and it does not have oval gas relief holes. It has circular gas relief holes, and I thought that was pretty cool. That's one thing I already like. And of course, the haven't taken the tag off yet. The post-war Czech winter trigger guard. It's all stamped, one piece, no locking screws, nothing fancy like that. The Ethiopian medallion of St. Peter killing the, it might be St. George. Don't quote me on that. One of the saints killing a dragon with some Amharic under there. That's really cool. That's almost why I bought the rifle. Of course, Model 98 SWP 45, Czech barrel markings. I haven't seen any more Waffenamps, but I haven't looked too hard. Nothing under here. Stamped late war bands, very crude, welded. Everything's fine. There's no real cracks. There is some separation of laminate in the wrist here, which I kind of expected. To be honest, it's been in an Ethiopian warehouse for God knows how long. Has no takedown disc. Has the cupped butt plate with the hole in it, so you can push the firing pin in there and take off the bolt shroud and everything like that. But here's the part that I am a little astounded by. I cleaned the bore, like I said, to determine my give a crap about the gun. And I don't know if you can see this. I have some pictures I'll throw up, but it cleaned up rather well. It was filthy. I have some of the patches right here. It was filthy. It took a while, but it cleaned up rather nicely from what I see. Other than that, I think I'm excited to clean it up and look a little further. And I'll probably post a time lapse of me taking this guy apart after this. But other than that, the only problem I see, and I've seen this on a few, I believe one other gentleman has a video, I forget his name. The sight blade is loose. But that's kind of the only thing I see other than that lamination that would be considering any amount of concern. So let's see what I can get out of here. Let's see if I can take this guy apart. I had a little bit of a mix-up about the correct saint on the stock and the medallion, and I do apologize about that. It is actually St. George, and the medallion with some Amharic under that. I believe that is the saint of Ethiopia, or what Haile Selassie chose for the stocks. I do apologize about that mix-up. Alright, so after some persuasion with a punch, I finally, you see me struggle at the end of the time lapse there to get the bands off, and that was a little challenging, but everything else came off. A little hard to see, but the inside of the stock looks great. I can pretty much say everything looks alright. I don't see any weird cracking or anything. There's some dry spots down here. I'm going to have to oil the stock after I wash it. The crack from the laminate, I do believe that is just surface, like a surface gouge maybe, because it ends right about here, starts right here, but it doesn't come back from where you think it would start. It doesn't come back at the little washer in the back, the rear, I guess it would be called the trigger guard washer. So the stock looks fine. Everything looks good. There's no recoil lug setback or anything like that. It's just dirty. The handguard also looks really good, actually. It's, again, just really dirty. This rifle itself, other than being dirty, I see no pitting, no rust, nothing like that. Just insanely dirty. I've looked it over, and that is the only Waffenacht I've found so far. Everything's here. Everything's in good shape. It's just covered under a bunch of Ethiopian muck. And I'll be able to see more of the markings, but everything still looks really good. The firing pin looks good. The spring looks okay. Shroud. Everything's there. It's just super dirty. Unnumbered safety, unnumbered firing pin as well. Stamped floor plate, which I like those. I don't have one yet. Or I don't have a rifle with one. Late war, welded bands. They have like no finish anymore. And they don't have any Waffenamps, which I don't think... Well, I don't think at the end of the war, the DOU or SWP-45 did any of that to their bands. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. I'm no expert. And a late war stamp band. So far, after I clean everything up, I think this should be a good rifle. I don't think I'll post a video of me cleaning it, but I will post a video of the after, like the post-cleaning. And I'm especially excited to get this cleaned up and see the medallion. But yeah, so far everything looks good. I did not pay for hand select. Let that be known. And I'm pretty blown away. I've got lucky with them before. I've ordered 2 rifles. And I think if you're on the fence about getting one of these, you should probably pick one up while you can. I don't know if they'll do hand select. I did put in an order comment saying that I would prefer bore over outside condition, but they ended up giving me one with a bit of bluing left. It's not fantastic, but it's still looking okay. Only thing left to do is get the trigger off and this off and the extractor, which I have noticed. There is no other Waffenamps, but I believe this is a Yugo extractor. It has some of the Yugo markings, I believe. Yes. So very cool. Hopefully you guys like this. Maybe this will persuade you to potentially pick one up. I don't work for RTI or anything like that, but this is well over expectations, if you ask me. You guys have a good one. Thanks for watching.